Welcome back to Let's Play Prison Architect, everybody. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and things have been going. About half our prisoners have been involved in violent incidents. We've lost somebody to a medical tragedy, but no one has been deliberately killed yet. I'm just installing some new conduits. We have an infirmary, we have a psychologist, and one cool thing that I want to show off before we get... In addition to the fact that we are almost to armories, come on! Get the guns! Get the... Deployments. You can deploy guards to an area like this, and they'll patrol up and down, and they won't go into cells unless they need to. Like, they'll patrol up and down intelligently. You can do guard patrols like I've set up. Although I think I will be compelled to just have the one guard on the cell block. But, oh wait, I can't schedule times yet. Later on, you can tell guards to be in certain places at certain times. Like, say, during eating time, you can have 5 guards set to be here. Can't do that yet, which is why we've got a lot of people placed in various areas, just in case I forget. Although we could combine a lot of these. So, for instance, someone who goes into visitation and parole just to make sure. Same thing we could do with we could have them do common room and like help out here. So that way we wouldn't have to deploy him here. I mean, obviously another thing to do would be like here. So there we go. We've kind of increased our coverage a little bit while also freeing up people to do stuff. Definitely shower and canteen needs coverage. And we've unlocked armed patrols, which means we've unlocked the armory, which is good. Because I've already blotted out places for the guard locker. They're not cheap. Armed guards aren't... Well, actually, they're not that bad. I'm going to get 8 guard lockers to start with. Most certainly. Oh, I blotted out this workshop to remind myself. And we're going to continue forging on with... Let's do body armor first. Body armor's simple. You just pay a bit more per guard, and they have 50% more HP, which is so nice. And we're going to get tasers. Oh yes, we're going to get tasers. Yes to education afterwards. And contraband. Will the security chief be able to... I mean, we want them able to search effectively, and... It looks like we have everything in hand that we can, which is nice. We also... Before I... don't pause it. This is a large cell block to keep under control for one guy. Before I forget, let's... What are the measurements of this thing, all inclusive? What the fuck? That isn't quite what I wanted. All inclusive, it's 11 meters by 41 meters. That actually doesn't help us since these walls are... Okay. 10 meters by 40 meters. Let's do it like this. We can always expand it. We can always finagle it later, but cell block expansion. We're not going to have time to intake new prisoners tomorrow, which is unfortunate. The cash flow situation ain't looking great. Also, armed guards have difficulties to them. I think I'm not going to place an armed guard until there's another incident. So far, we're meeting prisoner needs fairly well. Right now, they're going to be cranky because they're not meeting needs while they're sleeping, you know. As I mentioned before, this game is all about meeting needs. So, in particular, meeting the needs of your prisoners. If you do that, there will be less trouble. Although, obviously, max security prisoners still start shit, because, this is Prison Architect, and you're damned to hell. Oh, they really have to go out like that? Yeah, I guess. It's a security measure. Also, when the prisoners get up to go for showers, we can order their cell block to be tossed. In a way, so we won't disturb them or make them not meet their needs. Yeah, keep going. There isn't really... I've been going kind of slow in this one. That's because I'm terrified. Although it's kind of hard to fail. We'll find a way, don't worry, everyone. This is a large place. Sorry about the banging. Hope it doesn't disturb you guys. Actually, these guys are the hardcore, so I really doubt some banging is gonna... That sentence went places I didn't want it to go. Also, we don't want to break these walls. It won't, like, set them free. By the way, never accidentally have a way for prisoners to escape, or they'll begin to escape it. They'll begin, like, rebelling with escape attempts. Alright, fresh laundry being delivered. Very nice. Laundry is a deceptively important thing. People need clean clothes. Need. Also, the clone tool. It's useful. However, there are certain issues with it. For one, the clone tool has a certain size limit, which is really obnoxious and can't be defended. And you... Basically, the idea is you do this. Like... Let's make sure these are these look like the correct bounds. But why don't we make sure? Alright. Cell block here. And if we paste, it will copy the cell designation and all the walls and all the stuff. So that's good. Although by doing that I have perhaps chosen poorly. No, we're cool. Just gotta be careful. Everything looks like it is, in fact, coming across pretty well, however. Although, note, it will copy that laundry basket there, too. Which is a little weird. Some things get a little weird. We may end up fucking with the light. Yeah, our placement of the lights will again be weird. But it copies lights, too, so hey. It'll mostly get done. Also, you want these jail doors locked open, because they will just impede your workers. Anyhow, this is going to take a while, and we're at a point where we're meeting most needs. I mean, we've even addressed, you know, laundry, cleaning, psychological help. We've scheduled therapy things to start, so that's good. I want vision on everything. Nobody's up for parole yet, which means we don't have to worry about that, but, Alright, we have guard lockers, so we can, like I said, we can hire armed guards if that's what we want to do. Utilities aren't copied. That's the only thing that isn't really copied. Alright, I think we can do this and paste it multiple times. Anyhow, this is how you do a cell block. And I mean, you can do this a lot faster, but I'm just kind of showing you. Everything will get copied mostly okay. Yeah, look at this. Lock this shit open. And as you can see, things are... Do you really need to... Also, preemptively, we are gonna deploy another guard to the shower area. Just because it's that time of the day. In fact, we could release guards deployed elsewhere for the moment. And, oh right, before I forget it, toss the cell block. And that random dude, but he was being searched anyhow. The hell is your guys' problems? Do you just not have enough shower heads? Danger level's increasing because they can't get their needs all met. Now see, I ordered guards to be on patrol routes here, but there's no guards in this area. I'm disconcerted. Rabble, rabble, rabble. You'll get food. No, seriously, what the fuck? I told them to patrol... Like, I know they're searching shit. It's really not as important as getting the food. Oh, now you're going. Alright, morons. Get in there. I want all hands on deck. If you know what I'm saying. We will handle opening these doors. Get people eating, and then... After that, it's free time. They can meet their needs. I'm just glad violence didn't break out already. And grumble all you want, you bastards. Get some food. Some food in here. There we go. You know, our Supermax prisoner hasn't actually caused any issues yet. Why'd I say that? But I mean, like, he has been far less troublesome than the regular dudes. Also... clone tool. Let's just take it nice and slow, because I am superstitious as hell. Obviously, by tomorrow, we're going to be able to double our prisoner capacity, because it's working out so well. Grumble, grumble. If I don't schedule an eat time, you guys will... Things will be weird. Anything but max speed feels weird. Okay, free time. Everybody, back to your normal shit. There we go, that's decent coverage everywhere. Yeah, and immediately, in this sort of setup where they get up, they shower, and then they eat, they immediately go and do bowel-related need things. Which is good. I mean, them doing it is better than... Okay. Recreation. Well, there's a common room here, guys. You are welcome to entertain yourself. Workshops. People being willing to do workshops. We gotta get on that, because if we have to start suppressing people heavily, that's gonna cut into... Also, the workshop should be square-shaped. I've learned that through cruel lessons. Take this and... I don't know, start with that. Lots of guys in the yard, you know, phoning families, exercising. You want literacy? We can hopefully arrange that. Intake. Tell them we want another 20, because I'm deeply stupid. Looks like we're... doing kind of okay. People are... Oh, hey, we have a spiritual leader visiting. That's pretty cool. Want to make sure to get patrols in there. Yeah, we're paying for the reform programs and stuff, and it's coming out of our cash flow, but that's fine. Work time. We need... Looks like we need... We'll definitely need more shower heads, so... We need to expand our capacity. It looks like the drains... working. I'll have to actually look at that. I haven't been paying that much attention, but we can expand the shower room definitely, and we could even make it bigger than it is now without too much in the way of worries. Something made a noise. Anyhow, expand it so that everyone is clear that we can now. But now we got to drop utilities for it. And this may be too long for small pipes to reach. That may be a thing, which would be unfortunate. If so, we can handle it. Maybe if we create multiple connections, the water will travel more. We'll see. Looks like the new cell block needs utilities. Yep. That is not surprising. I think this might work. I mean, obviously the utilities will work. A lot of jobs for the workmen to do. You don't want too many workmen because, you know, cash flow, all that stuff, money. Do we need a second mealtime? It really doesn't look like we need a second mealtime at all. I think we'll do work instead. Everybody got fed. Well, actually some prisoners could use a second. Interesting. I've been okay with one. Alright, second mealtime. Chefs, please go to preparing stuff. I think they might have dumped all the food from the previous one because I'm stupid. Also, we're gonna get all the expected usual more. This should be okay for what we got. With utilities, of course. Always. Can't forget utilities. Oh wow, we set it up in a way that allowed for future growth. When the hell did I... Anyhow, the spiritual guidance will hopefully have a nice calming influence, even if they quote-unquote fail the guidance. And of course we have behavioral therapy, alcoholics. It's good. It's good times. Stuff's getting done as far as I can see, like actually done. We want these locked open. That guy just walked through like 10 meters of wall. That's pretty awesome. Hey, you'd hire a guy who could walk through walls. Like as a construction worker, that's invaluable. Sounds invaluable. We have 40 cells registering as valid, but you really don't want them to not have toilets. I don't think that needs explanation. Wow. We're gonna hold off on the workshop until we know that we're safe, that we have the cells ready, because that's kind of cells the primary thing. Cells are the primary. It's important. You shouldn't fool people. I'm feeling super stretched thin on my guards because we have a big prison. Even though we have a large number of guards for the amount of prisoners, I think it's warranted. Also, we finished researching some stuff, so let's check. Oh, he could research contraband and, like... Or maybe that delayed. But we bought body armor. That's good. We're gonna do offshore tax haven while we have the money. It'll make us money. It'll be fine. Legal. I don't like small. You can do a variety of things. The only thing I could even contemplate is like permanent punishments. And this stuff for like executions, but that's a little... Lawyers are like advanced level stuff. So it would be dumb to get him now since I don't need him. But hey, requires office. Don't you worry. Hi, visitors. Welcome to our prison. We only had one prisoner die so far. Huh, they're putting stacks of clothing over. I can't help but feel that is drastically impacting the efficiency. Let's put in some tables over there. That's... I wonder what he's doing. Oh, he's just sitting there. That's kind of the entrance. Someone could try and like dart out of the prison. And with that new body armor, our guys aren't particularly fast. Are you visiting with family? Yep. Well, you know, have fun. Alright, they need to be let in here. There's no guards available. Yeah, go ahead. They will be able to lift shit from the... Just always keep an eye on him when he's doing stuff, you know? Oh, utilities. Oh. So I saw that, buddy. Crime doesn't pay. Our guards are super terrible at searching people, even though we got the tech that makes them better. Okay, second mealtime seems like it's working out for everybody. They're actually benefiting from it. I could probably put some entertainment here of some kind. I don't know. Yeah, back to free time. Just... Alright, we're even getting laundry delivered to these new places preemptively. Not bad, guys. We will want the cell blocks locked open permanently for a convenience. Now, see? They're getting shit from the outside. That's not even... That's not even my opinion, man. That is... Before I forget... Like, we might actually be able to witness it. Or what are they doing? This guy just seems to be using it to route over here, but like, what? Yeah, look at this. I wonder, because in a video the devs showed of that thing, you could literally see them get shit tossed to them. I'm certain this perimeter is not enough. I've seen some pretty badass throws. Looks like actual needs have taken their toll, yeah. Also, we built the reception area after our first bunch, so... which sort of reduced the effectiveness, let's put it that way, the usefulness. Alright, I'm a little curious now. Where's our workers and what are they doing? Alright, looks like they've all gone to the shower. We got free time basically the rest of the day. It's probably get another work hour just for, you know. Literacy is the only thing they can't get yet. We should work on classrooms and workshops now. This mess hall. We are gonna try one day where we have the 40 prisoners here and see how it works. And I'm also going to designate this outdoorsy area. The utilities area, of course. Yeah, you know what? The outside, guys, that is a staff-only area. Whoop. The infirmary can't really be staff-only. Or can it? I am gonna try having the infirmary staff-only. It might keep them out. You know, that being the goal. Ooh, what'd you find? Oh, a tool. That counted as a tool or a weapon? We could see if we found weapons. John Freeman. Yeah, look, the drain is preventing the water from going outside the shower, which is the point. Alright, and actually, I was thinking we could have protective custody and supermax wings kind of on these areas. I'm a little less worried about them digging out because we'll be, you know, watching them more closely. Something to think about anyhow. Looks like we can mark these to normal. I'll be right back. Alright, taser rollout, which means we can give regular guards tasers. In addition to body armor, it means regular guards will become way more, they'll have a chance against these insane fuckers. That's basically the idea. Bank loan, a nice, cheap, simple thing. Yeah, we're gonna do... we could do... just make the shower like twice as big, and then we could put classrooms down here, we could... There's all sorts of stuff we could... I'm thinking we won't use every square inch, like we'll expand this way to get higher prisoner capacity, so we can keep this essential layout. Maybe. There's a lot of decisions to be made, I suppose. I'm thinking classrooms down here just for... or small cell blocks. It's... I'm curious. What's... halfway up is 21 meters. Could mark this out for later. And... it's one too big. Planning tool is neat. Getting into the habit of using the planning tool will make your life so much goddamn easier. Okay, so we build here and then we build like classes and stuff here. This will be kind of the yard area, I'm thinking. Maybe. Or protective custody, or... we'll figure something out. Moving the yard is one of the easier things we could do. Alright, so foundations. I want to build all the foundations because we have the money. We can do it. We have the technology. Even though we're not going to be making anything in here for a while. But we could... or shit, this could even be the big-ass workshop. With a little airlock system, too. I don't know. We could do lots of things. We should definitely do our second intake by the end of this episode, considering how fucking slow things are going. Everyone's actually asleep. Wait. I'd like to issue a correction on that. Where's this guy? Is he just unseen? This is worth making a search for. Am I going insane? Is there just one guy who's not... There's 20 cells, right? There's not like some weird thing. No, there must be I'm getting weirded out, but if someone escapes, we would actually be notified. By the way, it's been 1 week since we started the prison. Congratulations, everybody. If we don't already, we need a groundskeeper. A gardener for outside stuff. Do we need one? Boom! Foundation. Some of Asimov's best work. Although that's kind of rough considering Asimov did so much goddamn work. Looking cool, guys. Obviously we're spending money, but... yeah, I want to get on that workshop thing because prisoners are interested right now because they're not being eternally suppressed by the man. Let's say... no, because we could always make the workshop, like, around here. We could just make it another big chunk. The entire point of this was to give us... to try to be a little future-oriented with the way we build things, maybe. Maybe. Okay, the workshop saw and the workshop press both need 3 spaces apiece. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, what we'll need is like this, and then give a space between them. Which you don't, like many things, you don't need. So this will actually work. If we were to just make a workshop like that, like this is obviously a big workshop, but we won't fill all of it immediately, but it will be so intensely useful to have this shit. And obviously a simple airlocking system, quote-unquote airlocking. I don't know if it helps, but it makes me feel like something's being done. So let's do it. Right, like this, I think? Yep. Let's do it. Let's meet our new prisoners. Where is the last... the game is acting like they're all asleep, but it's like... there's no way to check whose cell a thing is, really. Whatever. We're gonna want to start a new power grid, I'm thinking, for the workshop and some of these areas over here. As you can imagine, the workshop equipment, like power saws and stuff, will need a lot of the juice. We can have the generators in the same place, but it would just be awkward. I'm gonna put one down here. Power station, just here is fine.